Get busy in here, get busy in here. Yeah, my squad run deep. Yeah, we really in here. I swear whatever you want, you can get it in here. Comedy or the drama, it's a mixture in here. But you love it in here. Yeah, you love it in here. Got reviews up in here. We got stories in here. Hit the like, hit the sub, hit the bell. Oh yeah, 3 clicks like the shoes on.
Yes, I'm high. Yes, everybody wanna get to this guy. Yes, go out tonight, I just might. Yes, style cleaner than yours, so don't buy. Yes, I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy BusyBlu, and I am back with another So Busy production. Put your everything in the chat. No, 7-4. Let's agree to disagree. Sorry, y'all, for running. As y'all can see, So Dev's not here today. We've been having communication up and down about when we're supposed to do this review, and tonight's episode is going to be coming on. So we got to get this one out. We got to get it done. You're probably going to be seeing this only on my channel until we put it on So Dev's channel. I didn't want to go live on his channel without him knowing it. Why is this not by me? Can y'all hear me? So we're going to try to get this done. Put your champagne flutes if you're from the tribe, and put your B's in the comments if you are from me. We're going to be talking about Basketball Wives, season 12, episode 2, or season 11, episode 15, depending on how you like to say it. Sorry, it was a lot low earlier, so I didn't have my mic by me, but I'm just saying that this is a So Busy production. And Deb's not here today because we were having communication issues about like when we were gonna do it and times like that. So we're still trying to get in the groove of things. As y'all know, if y'all watching both of our channels, we're just now coming back. So we're still trying to get in the groove of dedication and stuff. But I'm here. We're gonna get this off the ground. And then we'll get this on Deb's channel when we get a chance. So let me know whose channel y'all coming from. If y'all watching this, put a B in the comment. If you're from my channel, put a champagne flute in the comment. If you're from Deb's channel, and put both. If you just like us both, you're here for both. What's up, Curlin? What's up, Montel? What's up, B More? What's up, Cree? So let's get into this raggedy episode. On a scale of 1 to 10, as we always do, y'all put in the comments. 1 being the worst, 10 being the best. How did y'all feel about this episode? I'm going to give this episode a 6. It moved so interestingly to me, and it moved so fast. In some parts, y'all really could have kept. And then this storyline of Evelyn and all the stuff that she's doing with Jac'Eil, it's like, give it a rest. You don't got nothing better to do? So anyway, we start off at Evelyn's house. Brooke has come over. They're trying to catch up. She said her and Brooke have become really good friends, and she wants to catch her up on the Ponderosa. Child, why did Brooke order food to Evelyn's house? I wish So Deb was here because I wish somebody would come to my house to visit. And they're like, oh, somebody's at the door, and they come to the door. I think it was Fridays or Applebee's that Brooke had ordered, and I was at the house, and I was thinking, how dare you come to my house and order food? You don't think I got food at the house? But I guess if you're working, you can like write it off or whatever. But I was like, how dare you order food? So then Evelyn's like, look, overall, she's focused on the SG photo shoot. They're doing the spring summer launch of these new leggings or joggings or bodysuits. And she's really excited about the photo shoot that's coming up. And apparently she's going to have Brooke as one of the models. So they talk about that. And Brooke was like, okay, scratch that. How was the dinner that y'all had with Jac'Eil? And Evelyn was like, look, girl, I'm still confused about what happened at that Ponderosa. I have no idea. Jac'Eil took no responsibility or accountability for anything. And Brooke's like, hold on. I thought she said she was inviting all of y'all so that she could take accountability. And Evelyn said, nope, it's the same old Jac'Eil stuff. Everybody's a liar. Nothing was accomplished. And you know how Jac'Eil likes to do when she's communicating and everybody trying to get their way of speaking. She wants to scramble things, make things look a little bit harder than everything else. And Evelyn was like, look, at the end of the day, I feel like Jac'Eil is a stranger. I don't know who I'm sitting with. I don't know who I'm communicating with or I'm talking to. So overall, it makes it very difficult for us to do this. So I don't want to sit down with Jac'Eil. She's a stranger. I don't know her. Moving up from there, we get Brandy. These Brandy scenes are a little cringy because it's like, well, why are you here? And I love Brandy and I love to see her back on my screen, but some parts is just not clicking with me. What's up, Mo? I don't watch it. I'm just here for you too. Oh, we appreciate that. Some of the parts are just not clicking for me when it comes to the Brandy scenes. So her mother's in town. They go out to a mixology class. It looked like the mom had way too many. Okay. So then Brandy is telling her mother, like, hey, I got a talent agent. Yo, this about to be a quick review because that's how boring this was. I got a talent agent. I'm trying to get into everything that I never got a chance to do because there's been so much that was going on. Can I ask a question? She said one of the things that she didn't get to accomplish was the cookbook. Did that cookbook not come out? Because was it last season? I did start watching last season, last season. But wasn't she so pressed about that cookbook? She was cooking stuff and making sure that the people had little recipes from the book. She kept pushing cookbook. The cookbook never came out. Did we never get the cookbook? And now she got the nerve to talk about she got a coach and she's going to be acting and she has an agent. What happened to the cookbook? Where is the cookbook? I'm going to leave it alone. And then, so she says she's now going to focus on the cookbook and everything else that she got to push out and to talk about. And she started to talk about Jackie and how she had this really hard conversation with Jackie. And her mom was like, girl, don't worry. Ain't no time to worry about Jackie. Let's move on from this and go to something else. So speaking of Jackie decides she wants to sit down with Jac'Eil or JCL, Glorilla. We're just going to keep calling her Glorilla over here. What's up, April? So Jackie says, look, she feels like as if she owes Glorilla an apology because look, they should be having a common ground. Glorilla is WNBA and Jackie is NBA. They should have a little bit more camaraderie than this. So she's going to give her an apology because she feels as if she did her wrong. So they sit down and Jackie tells her, like, look, I'm really, really sorry. And Glorilla's like, I really don't know what was going on. All I really got to say is that I felt like you really wasn't listening to me. Now, Jac'Eil or Glorilla, she was saying how she was afraid of this conversation overall because she felt like Jack could just blow up on everybody who didn't even do anything to her. So she got to be real careful. She's not sure on whether or not this is even going to go anywhere. April says Evelyn really thought she had some on Jackie. Evelyn's slept with a whole football team and then went over to the basketball team and then got one from the baseball player. She really did and got a nerve talk about somebody else's vagina. Girl, please. So Jac'Eil said, look, at the end of the day, when all of that was going on during the Ponderosa, what I'm the most upset about is that as you were yelling at everybody, you started telling me bye because I was trying to explain to you that you need to listen to everyone and everybody else needs to listen to you. And Jackie says, you know what? At the end of the day, I told you bye because I felt ambushed. And it really bothered me that you were saying that you was now going to go over to Evelyn's side and you were going to do all these things with everyone else. So I understand that, but I'm going to take responsibility and I say I'm going to apologize because I should not have said that to you. And then Jac'Eil, aka Glorilla, she said also, you know what also bothered me was the fact that you said all of these things about Brooke and her child, and that was really nasty. And then you were acting like you didn't want to apologize for it. And Jackie said, look, at the end of the day, I feel like everybody is trying to bully me and they're pulling me all of these different directions. And it's hard when everybody's pushing you and they're trying to give you all of these different things to do. What's up, Blonde Queen? And then she comes out of nowhere. This is why I don't understand about the whole conversation. The scene did not make sense to me. Jackie then says, another thing that, I haven't really been able to open up to anyone, and I have so much stuff that's going on. When I was a child and they took me away from my parents, I started living with white people, and then the white people put mayo in my hair, and then they sent me to school smelling like mayonnaise. And a lot of people don't understand that I was married 4 times, and I said I was married before Doug, but Doug is my 4th husband. So there's just a lot that's going on. I don't know what any of this had to do with anything, but Glorilla was like, Okay, now I really understand. Like, there's just more people need to see this side of Jac'Eil. There's so much that she has going on. There's so much in her life that people are that she's not dealing with, that people are not privy to, and that's she needs to be able to talk about those things, and she needs to be able to open up, and then maybe more people will see her differently. And Jac'Eil was like, you know what? Overall, I really do want to get with all of the ladies, and I want to bring this sisterhood back together. And I feel like the best person to bring this sisterhood back together is you. I need you to go and be my slave, and then go and talk to each one of the people and get me back in the group. You can slide me in there without other people knowing. So go person to person, and then make sure that they will have a conversation with me. You got it? And Glorilla said, yeah. So then we move from there. We got Brooke. I don't want to be that person because I'm not this person, okay? But I'm going to say it. This scene seemed fake. And Brooke was going out on her first date after her divorce is final. And she's going out with this guy named Fred. And Fred is a retired baseball player. Y'all, different. Okay, this is the question. Did y'all think Fred liked Brooke? Do y'all think that Fred liked Brooke? Or Brooke's kind? That's all I gotta say. It just something about it didn't seem. The whole thing didn't seem weird. This just seemed weird. He didn't seem like he was into her. He started talking about all of these things. Nothing seemed right. Then he was like, "I couldn't get flowers, but I bought this instead." So he gives her a Chanel bag, and then inside it, she takes out a Chanel bag. It wasn't even wrapped in a box or nothing. Everything seemed so staged. I'm sorry, that scene was just cringy to me. We get a small scene with Jennifer, and this is why I don't want to see any more scenes with Jennifer in this wedding. Jennifer meets with the people who are planning the wedding in France. Was it just me, or did they say you gotta do everything? She needs a venue, she needs cake, she needs the planner, she needs the people, she needs the guest list, she needs everything. And with her needing everything, why the hell was she out there picking out flowers with Jac'Eil? Why was she picking flowers out with Jac'Eil? She don't even have a venue, time, date, place, nothing. Why was she picking out flowers with Jac'Eil? I don't want to see no more scenes with her. She don't got nothing going on. You need a date first. Anyway, moving on from there, we get to Evelyn. She's having an SG photo shoot. She has invited Brooke, Jennifer, and Glorilla. They all take their photos. I mean, it's Hoochie Mama bodysuits. That's what they're doing. Everybody's showing their booties. And we're done. Then they all sit down. Brooke starts to talk about her getting her feet wet with her first date. She said that, that she didn't get any because I don't think he was trying to give her any anyway. The date was cool, but she's still trying to figure out what's going on. Jennifer, she talks about how much more planning is needed for her wedding. Y'all saw how they breeze past. They say, okay, your point, your point, your point. Oh, my date went well. We didn't have sex, but he gave me a Chanel bag. Oh, Jennifer, still planning, a lot of more planning to do. Boom, next thing. Jac'Eil, she starts to talk about, or Jac'Eil, how do you say her name? Jac'Eil? She started talking about her meeting with Jac'Eil. They said, oh my God, here she go. What you gotta say? And she was like, look, I just feel like there's so much stuff that's going on with Jac'Eil, and y'all not really giving Jac'Eil a little bit of space. Jac'Eil, she talked to me a little bit more about everything that she was feeling. She said she felt ambushed by everyone. And Brooke said, look, let me tell you, I call BS. Because she's trying to make it seem like everybody was ambushing her and she didn't have a chance to push back on everybody and she's being attacked. If everybody was talking to me, I'll go person to person to see how I can fix things with them. And Glorilla, she said, to be honest, me and her talked about that. And we said that we was going to come up with the plan. And Jennifer was like, well, what's the plan? Well, she wants me to talk to all of y'all. And Brooke said, so then what she say you got to say to me? She wants me. She wants you to know if she could talk to you. Brooke said, I don't think she wants to talk to me right now. Okay. And I don't want to talk to her right now. If she wants to open up the lines of communication, she needs to talk to me herself. But at the end of the day, I don't want to talk to her. And I don't think she was going to want to deal with what I have to say to her. Right now, I don't think I'm open to communication with Jac'Eil and tell her that I'm not going to be doing it. Evelyn said, I think it's a little suspicious that she's asking Glorilla to do all the talking for her or being her mouthpiece. And it's because Glorilla's a little bit more accepting and she doesn't really know her like that. And she needs to actually move forward. Sassy Peach, what's up? So she's saying, Glorilla's like, look, overall, I learned a lot of things about Jac'Eil during our conversation. I learned, so much about her childhood and her marriage. She had a whole bunch of marriages. And it's just like, well, really? She's like, yeah. There's a whole bunch of messages. There's a whole bunch of messages. There's a whole lot going on with her, and I think a lot of people need to understand that. And Evelyn was like, well, now that I know that she's been going through so many marriages and what's in her childhood, I think I'm going to make that a part of my storyline, and I'm going to figure out what's going on with her. So from there, you get to Brooke. Brooke is talking to her son. She's happy that her son is in town, and she's excited to see him. She has 3 children. Which I didn't know. And one of her sons is just like the calm and the calm child. So they're talking. She talks about dating a little bit and how that's been going. And then she talks about her other son, Sean. Now, Sean is a little bit of a misfit, and they've been going back and forth and have a bit of a tumultuous relationship. She just learns from her cousin because her son told her cousin that he has a baby. And they don't know where the baby came from. The oldest son that's visiting Brooke said, well, where he been hiding the baby? And Brooke said, I don't know. He's not really saying where he's been hiding the baby. He hasn't been open with communication. And it's really ridiculous. And I feel like because they just lost a child and everything, it would be a little bit more important for them to, at least invite another child or someone into the family, give her somebody she can really hold on to. So I thought it would be important for them to at least know what's going on. But this son being so sneaky I don't get it. So Sash said, I was surprised about the 3rd child as well. It's just like, where all these children come from? So I don't know. The son needs to at least try to make her grandma something. What's up, Felicia? So we move on from there. They don't know what they don't know what they're gonna do. They move on from there. Then we got Evelyn. Evelyn has now decided to take all the information that she got from Glorilla, and she said she's gonna bring it to the private investigator. They have a secret spot that they meet up, and Evelyn said she wants to pursue a career in private investigating. Okay, to be honest, what has been her career all this time? But anyway. She says that she's one of the people that people come to and they're like, look, I want to find such and such. Do y'all have friends that you say, I want to find someone, and if she can find them? Maybe that's how she knows which basketball player to give her cooch to. I don't understand, but that's she says she's ready to find a career into how she can become a private investigator. I feel like that's how she knew which person to sleep with. That man said, look, if you want to be a private investigator, you need 6,000 hours. Okay. She said, well, I could do that because let me tell you something. I've been looking keenly into one of my cast members. Something just been off about her. I've never really been able to put my finger on it, but something has been very off and confusing about her. So we need to figure out what it is. She says, I was looking up, a little bit into her and I came up with 8 names. And I know that she was married several times. So can you give me advice for looking up, each name? Which he didn't give her advice. He was just basically like, well, send everything to me. And then we'll look at the stuff together. Okay? That was it. Then we get another scene with Jennifer. I don't like these scenes because Jennifer she faking the funk. We just saw her on the call with her planners. She don't got nothing done, but now she's getting wedding dresses. She's picking out wedding dresses with Glorilla. Glorilla shows up. She says she wants to bring Glorilla because she's planning a wedding with her wife, and And Jennifer, she's planning the wedding with her husband so they can click together. Child, Glorilla was coming in there. She was like, I really got to take notes because every time the judge will say something else, it's so different. She has a champagne budget. I have a lemon drop budget. And she says she doing stuff on a boat. And I'm sitting here trying to do something on her. Girl, y'all not on the same page and the same level of what y'all doing for these weddings. So anyway, they talk about the photo shoot. And she said it was just, Jac'Eil said it was a good photo shoot too. Y'all all started attacking me about the Jackie stuff. It got a little crazy when it came to Jackie. And Jennifer was like, we attacked you? She was like, well, I just felt like maybe y'all all have y'all own background information about what was going on with Jackie. Child, Jennifer was like, this is a beautiful glove. Don't you like the glove? What you think about this tiara? You like the gown? It feels like I'm on the cloud. She wasn't worried about that stuff. Jennifer said, look, I'm listening. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to keep going back and forth about how everybody felt about Jackie in situations that Jackie puts herself in. Jackie, I'm done at giving more credence and more of my time and energy into Jackie's feelings and Jackie situations that she creates for herself. I'm done. It's a broken record, and these are Jackie problems anymore, and you need to stay out of it, Glorilla. So from there, we get a scene with Brandy and Jackie. They meet up to have a conversation. So, but first of all, they both sit down. They both want to make sure we're not being recorded. Are you recorded? Are you recorded? We both want to make sure we're not being recorded. Then she says, they get into the conversation of how they got into this fight in the first place. And Jackie's like, well, first of all, we need to talk about how illegal it was for you to even be on the phone in the first place. And Brandy said, well, wasn't it illegal for you to be recorded? Girl, we're going to talk about legalities. It was illegal for me to be on the phone, but wasn't it illegal for you to record? Okay. And then she says, look, Jackie says, look, let's be clear. To be honest, what I really want to do is get the sisterhood back. The sisterhood is very important to me. Just laughing at the recording stage. To be honest, though, they're like, oh, really? So Jackie goes into her sisterhood rant. To be honest, I just want the sisterhood back. And if we really going to get to the sisterhood, the sisters have to bond together. And I'm trying to get everybody to get into the sisterhood mode because the sisterhood is very important. And, if this is going to be a sisterhood, then it needs to be one. And I really want to get the sisterhood back together. Brandy said, look, I'm here with you in a sisterhood mess. But if this is going to be a sisterhood, then you need to go around and you owe everybody an apology. You owe Evelyn an apology for what you said to her. You owe Brooke an apology for what you said about her. And you owe me an apology for sitting here calling me a liar. Jackie said, and I can't deal with people like this. Jackie said, I'm here for the sisterhood stuff, but I am not here for her telling me that I got to apologize to them. Now, what I will do is take accountability for stuff, but I'm not going to apologize to you. I will not apologize to you, but I will take accountability for everything. Child, and right after that confessional, Jackie said, you know what? You're right. I take accountability for calling you a liar because that may have not been the right thing to do. And Brandy said, really? And he said, yes, I do. I seriously really do. I seriously really do. And that was enough. Brandy said, if I can get her to take accountability, at least take accountability for calling me a liar, then we can move forward. I cannot. If I know I'm owed an apology, I don't need your accountability. I need you to apologize to me. You taking accountability does nothing for me. I know you did it. I know you did it. That's the accountability. That's the accountability. I did. I take accountability for calling you a liar. Let's look up what accountability means. Oh. Y'all, look at this. It says right here, accountability. Accountability, the fact or condition of being accountable, / responsible. Let me make sure y'all can see this. Zoom in. Okay. The fact or condition of being accountable, responsibility. Girl, apologize is not the same as accountability. I don't need you to take accountability. You taking responsibility for calling me a liar. I already know you're responsible. You didn't do nothing. That whole scene there for Brandy to sit there and be like, okay, you really take accountability for it? Jackie was like, I do take accountability. I do take accountability. I definitely do. You know, we got to get the sisterhood back together. I'll take accountability. You need to say, I'm sorry to me. Exactly. You didn't do nothing. You did not do anything. That scene really irked me. But you gotta give credit where credit is due. Jackie said, I'm not gonna apologize to anybody, but I will take accountability. And that's exactly what she did. And unfortunately, for these stupid women, it was enough for Brandy. Okay. So then Brandy she's going into acting classes, and Jackie said, let's do a scene. They do a quick scene. And she says, wow, Brandy, you're really good. You know, I had come on, Kenya Moore. I have a production company and I'm going to put you in one of the movies. Okay. It's about basketball. It's scripted and now you're in it. Brandy was like, look, you never know what's going on with Jackie. One day she's fine with you, beating you up against the head, calling you a liar. The next day you in one of her movies. So, and she takes accountability for that. Last scene, Evelyn has looked into Jackie. She needs to now talk with a private investigator, see if they got the same information. The scene was just so ridiculous to me. He pulls up in a black car, flashing the lights at the other car. I said, what the hell is this? They pull up to one car, flashing lights on the other car. It's raining outside. They got their umbrellas and they decided they're going to talk in the rain. This is the information that I found. What did you find? What did you find? Oh my God. And he was like, well, Jackie has a total of 15 names. And Evelyn's like, I knew it. This lady's been living a double life this whole entire time. I can't believe it. And he said, you knew she was married? She said, yeah, at least 4 times. And he said, well, what were the names you knew? And she was like, well, one of the names is Lee. And she was also married to this Wilson guy. But we didn't get, we already knew she's married to Doug Christie. Who's that third name? That fourth name? We got Lee, the Wilson guy, and this and Christie is her last name. Who's the third guy? Did anybody else realize that we didn't get all the names? What's the other name? Since we telling people's business. And then they talked about her being arrested for sex work in 87. And they said, well, it looks, Evelyn said it looks like she was charged. And that investigator said, charged? I got information that said that she was convicted. She was opening up her legs to people for money on the street in 1987. So that's the information that we got. And it looks like Evelyn's about to push that out for the rest of the world to see. The problem is, Evelyn, you have opened up your legs to every sport. You can open up your legs for money too. And we all know it. Y'all think that Evelyn be going into Dubai? Y'all think Evelyn be going? I don't know if I ever, or is that more just the Atlanta girlies? Do only the Atlanta girlies go to Dubai? Or y'all think Evelyn be going out to Dubai? What y'all think? Jackie is a trip. The only reason I love Jackie in the show is because she's so campy. And the thing is, as annoying as it is to the girls who have to work with her, it be working. It be working. It works. So we'll see, y'all. Tell me how y'all felt about this episode. Again, on a scale of 1 to 10, what do y'all give it? I'm gonna give it a 6. The stories moved too fast. It didn't. None of the stuff really made sense to me. A half of the stories that could keep. And this Evelyn looking in the Jackie life storyline it's real tired of, oh girl. Especially with how bad your cooch has been around the world and okay, and you been having babies. Okay. Let's investigate and go into what's going on with you and how you been pimping out your daughter. But I ain't gonna say much about that. And the crazy kind of that's how I feel about her too. y'all. So thank y'all for coming to this So Busy recap and review. Again, So Deb is gonna be back for the next one, so he's not here. But y'all put in, in the comments how much I love him and how much I miss him. Hopefully we can see this on his channel. We'll see once I get a chance to talk to him. Y'all let us know. Will be a great time and day. I don't know if we're gonna start doing directly after the show because Mondays is gonna be busy for me, but we'll see what's gonna be going on. Y'all, outside of that, if y'all all want to know more about me and everything else I have going on, you can find me on Instagram and on Twitter. No space, no BusyBlu. You could also go to subscribe to So Deb's channel. I'll make sure that all of his information is in the description box. So make sure you go to his channel, show him some love. We got a lot more Basketball Wives reviews coming. So stay tuned. We will talk to you all later. Bye.